Good evening. I'd like to call to order this regular meeting of the Naperville Park District Board of Commissioners. It is Thursday, January 9th, 2020 at 7 p.m. If everyone that is able could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bridget, please take the roll.
President Janner?
Here.
Vice President King?
Here.
Commissioner Carlson?
Here.
Commissioner Egan? Absent. Commissioner McBroom?
Here.
Commissioner Riley?
Here.
Commissioner Todd?
Here.
Matters from the public. Bridget, is anyone from the public sign up to speak tonight?
No.
Thank you. Then we'll move on to updates and reports. The first report is the Riverwalk Commission update. I understand, Commissioner Carlson, we have no report. Next report is the Parks Foundation. Again, no report. The next report is the Finance Committee update. No report. Next is Legislative Committee. No report. And next is the Parks and Recreation Committee. Commissioner Riley.
And this will be a long report. The Parks and Recreation Committee last met on Friday, December 13th, 2019. Director Schutz updated the committee regarding resident requests to increase features and make upgrades to the Hobson West Ponds Preservation Area. It was recommended that the district continue to clean and enhance the pond areas, remove brush and invasive species, and repair existing structures, and also move forward with the retention basin dredging plan for the district's pond management plan. Additionally, requested was a shelter and picnic furnishings ADA accessible and connecting pathway to Plainfield Naperville Road. The Park District received a request to install a basketball court at Three Meadows Park. We conducted community outreach to gather input, and some local residents spoke who offered differing viewpoints as to whether this was desirable or not. After discussion, some consensus was reached on alternatives, such as a circular basketball court. Director Schutz reported that Little Friends has issued notice that they will exercise the right to terminate the lease held by the district for College Park, and we are obligated to remove its playground equipment and regrade the property by March 2nd, 2020. The equipment and site furnishings will be repurposed as part of a future development or as improvements to other locations. One of the district's major 2020 initiatives will be to conduct a community survey and market analysis. Staff met with Jeff Andreessen from Aquatic Research, who has assisted the district with the last 3 surveys. In addition, staff also discussed working with market and feasibility advisors to conduct a market analysis of indoor and outdoor recreation activities. Project cost for the survey and market analysis is $61,300 plus reimbursables, which is well under the budgeted amount of $75,000. The district was recently approached by residents interested in renaming Knock Park Field 5 baseball field as a memorial field to remember individuals in the baseball community who have passed away. The committee discussed renaming the field Memorial Field and incorporating the field into the district's memorial program. Approval will be sought from the board to rename the field Memorial Field, with funds donated to replace the aging scoreboard. In 2013, the district began receiving requests for special lighting of the Carillon. An application process was developed to handle these requests. Director Wilson distributed copies of the current program and application to the committee for review. It was recommended by the committee that the Carillon lighting program be formally adopted by the board at an upcoming meeting. The district has had significant difficulties recruiting and retaining officials for its soccer programs. The staff intends to explore the expansion of using contractual officials by issuing a request for proposals from soccer officiating companies. If the proposals received are favorable, staff will submit a recommendation to the board to award a contract. Director Schutz updated that the NRPA released its Park Metrics Agency Performance Report recently. That was posted for review, which allows agencies to benchmark one another and assess themselves against several categories. He reminded the committee that some comparisons may not be appropriate or applicable to district of our size and composition. I agree that many of the metrics are not necessarily applicable to the district, but did provide some valuable information. The next meeting of the committee will be Friday, January 17th, 10:30 a.m. in the Administration Building Boardroom.
Thank you, Commissioner Riley. The next report is the Board President report. Later in the meeting, we'll be taking up an agenda item regarding the installation of a new multi-purpose synthetic turf field at Knock Park. This new amenity will be shared by the Naperville Park District and Naperville Community Unit School District number 203. In addition to the synthetic turf field, we'll be developing pickleball courts and making other site improvements that will benefit both the Park District patrons and school district students. The reason I wanted to highlight this particular project in my report is because it's an illustrative example of two government entities, in this case the Park District and School District 203, cooperating and working together for the benefit of our residents. I'd like to thank both our Park District staff along with the staff and board of School District 203 for working together with us to make this happen. As we continue to wrestle with how we can do more with less and maximize the impact of taxpayer dollars, I think we should continue to identify avenues for cooperation with the city, school districts, Forest Preserve County, library, and other agencies. Next month, elected officials from several Naperville agencies will participate in an intergovernmental dinner during which we share ideas and have the opportunity to discuss intergovernmental cooperation face-to-face. Finally, as we turn the page to 2020, I'd like to wish everyone here a happy and healthy New Year, and I'll now turn it over to Executive Director McGurry for his report.
Thank you, President Janner. Some couple things here to mention. The Fort Hill Fitness is running a January special with a zero enrollment fee for fitness memberships, which includes state-of-the-art cardio, weight training equipment, more than 55 weekly group exercise classes, open gyms, and indoor track and discounts on child care and premier fitness classes. Stop by Fort Hill Activity Center this month to request a facility tour and learn more about memberships and our current promotion. The Fort Hill Activity Center also is collecting new or gently used children's clothes, books, toys, and supplies through January 20th to be distributed to those in need by the nonprofit organization Cradles to Crayons. Winter coats, boots, warm clothing, toys, and baby board books. How many times could I say that in a row? Baby board books are the items most needed. Thank you in advance for your contributions. And this is, what I just read is to highlight Martin Luther King Day of Service collection drive. So we're taking that on, which is kudos to staff for partnering with the Cradles to Crayons organization. The Park District is fortunate to be able to work with Magical Starlight Theater to offer great community theater. Tomorrow, Friday, January 10th, is the opening night for the 2020 musical, The Wizard of Oz, featuring 54 talented community actors. Tickets are available online until 4 p.m. tomorrow and at the door for this weekend's performances. The show continues throughout next weekend as well. And finally, several free activities are planned for kids and adults at Knock Knolls Nature Center this month, including a morning hike with a naturalist on Thursday, January 16th, Nature Discovery Days on Saturday, January 18th, and Monday, January 20th, and Family Nature Night, which is on Saturday, January 25th. To learn more about these programs and events and many other Naperville Park District offerings, please visit us online at napervilleparks.org. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Director McGurry. The next item on our agenda is the monthly treasurer's report.
Move to approve the November 2019 Treasurer's Report, which includes board travel expenses for the NRPA conference in the amount of $798.
Second.
Any discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes. Next, we move to the consent agenda. Bridget, can you please read the items on the consent agenda for consideration this evening?
Item 5.1, approve December 2019 disbursements in the amount of $3,670,799.38. 5.2, approve December 2019 customer refunds in the amount of $2,217.37, or 36 cents, excuse me. 5.3, approve the extension of the IMET tolling agreement entered between the Illinois Metropolitan Investment Fund and the Naperville Park District until January 31st, 2021. 5.4, approve November 14, 2019 regular meeting minutes. 5.5, approve November 14, 2019 executive session closed meeting minutes. 5.6, award the contract for Knock Park Improvements Project to Wilkinson Excavating in the amount of $1,798,276. 5.6, award the contract for Phase 2 of the DuPage River Sports Complex Ball Field Sports Lights Replacement Project to Musco Sports Lighting LLC in the amount of $733,845. 5.8, award the contract for the installation of a new synthetic turf field at Knock Park and replacement of the existing turf field at Nike Sports Complex to Field Turf USA, Inc. in the amount of $1,200,742.45. 5.9, award program guide delivery services contract for 2020-2021 for an estimated total quarterly delivery cost of $23,520. And 5.10, approve contract with Harris Golf Cars for the purchase of 15 2020 Yamaha Drive-2 golf cars for a total amount not to exceed $55,390.
Thank you. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda?
President Janner, I'd like to have item 5.9 pulled.
Thank you. Any others?
All right, move to approve consent agenda items 5.1 through 5.8 and 5.10.
Second.
Any discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes. Now you approve them, yep.
Move to approve consent agenda items 5.1 through 5.8 and 5.10.
Second.
This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Those items carry. Now we'll move on to unfinished business. Just pick up the one item that he pulled.
Move to approve item 5.9.
Second.
Any discussion? Commissioner Riley?
Yeah, the reason I asked to have this pulled is I just wanted to thank Samira and staff for the quality of work that was done on this. It's good to know what the cost is going to be going forward, but the thorough analysis was done showing how much money has been saved, first of all, by changing over the system of doing mail delivery versus just drop delivery before, saved $9,000 right away. The fact that even though we give people the opportunity to opt out of the delivery in the 3 years, we've only had 415 people that have done that. The vast majority of people still continue to want the hard copy. And we've seen, since we started mailing it, an increase in participation amongst our programs. So I know you'd say you're only doing your job, but this makes our job as commissioners a lot easier. Thank you.
I agree. Thank you, Commissioner Riley. We have no other new business. Oh. Do we have a second? And any other discussion? Okay, Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes. Now we'll continue. We have no other new business. Future meetings. The next regular meeting of the Board of Park Commissioners will be January 30th, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. at the Fort Hill Activity Center, followed by the next meeting February 13th, 2020, 7 p.m. here in Council Chambers, and we will now move on to executive session.
Move to adjourn to executive session to discuss personnel under Section 2C1 and land acquisition under Section 2C5 of the Open Meetings Act.
Second.
Any discussion? Bridget, please.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes.